Alright, welcome to this video number 6 on the trading platform. That's the part 6 of the trading platform tutorial. We have checked on files, we have checked on view menu, and the start menu. What we see here, we've checked them under line studies. Charts, we have dealt with charts and all of that. Now under the tool menu, alright, under tools you have new order there, and history center for F2, global variables, data code language editor, and options. Under these options you can actually make changes to your platform. For example, if I decide to change the password here and do a lot of other things and make some other changes that you wish to make from here. Okay, then under windows here you can bring up a new chart window. You can bring up, you can cascade it. When you click on cascade, now it will cascade the chart for you. So I don't want it cascaded, I want it to be tiled horizontally. You can tile it horizontally, or everything that is there. If you want it tiled vertically, just click on that, it will tile them vertically, almost the same thing. And then this will be for all the currency symbols that are represented on the chart there. You can choose any one you want. Okay, this one becomes active. If I want this to be active, all I'll just do is come here again, I click on the USGPY 4 hours, it becomes active. If I want the one for 1 hour to become active, I just come back here and click on USGPY 1 hour and become Windows. Now another important feature here is the help menu, or F11 help menu. Under here, help topics. In fact, I implore you, I advise that you take your time to study this help menu, a whole lot. Go to the help topics here. Here you can go in more details on the platform. Just click on this plus sign to bring out all the topics in the contents area here. Getting started, terminal installation, everything is here. And then you might want to look at the client terminal settings. Then one important area is working with charts. Take your time to study them. And then analytics, where you'll be having the graphical objects, line studies, you can see them here. So if you want to read more to understand those line studies, just come here to study them. This is also followed by the technical indicators. Each of the technical indicators that you can see here, you actually can study them from there. Read them up, how they operate, how they work, how they function. You can read them up from here. Accelerator, oscillator, you can read it up. Alright, and just take your time. Trading other types will be coming to this soon enough, and auto trading and all of that. So articles, common, tester. So you can take your time to really, there's a lot you can learn from here. You can learn a lot from just studying this help menu, signals and all of that, signal providers and all of that. So you can take your time to study the whole lot of this and what they represent. And I'm sure that by the time you do that, you would have become very conversant with the trading platform, even more than those who have been trading for several years, who have not made any attempt at reading or studying this help menu. If you take your time to study this at this stage in your career, you should study and study and study. I cannot overemphasize that. Alright, I want to bring out the periodicity. What I will just do to bring them out here, what I'll just do will be to go to view, then go to toolbar, and then click on periodicity to bring out the time frames here, show them right here for me. So here I can have 1 minute for the one that's highlighted, or I might decide to switch to GBP here. So you can begin to switch to any time frames that are available and open there. Okay, now on these time frames I'm going to be switching to candlesticks, then we'll discuss these time frames one by one. All right, so here I'm going to switch to the candlesticks and zoom in. All right, here for the periods or periodicity, under 1 minute here, each candle here represents 1 minute. For example, if you look at the time here on this particular candle, this is 23:14. Okay, and when you point it to, you can also be checking at the default base, at the base here for whatever you select. Then the next one there is 23:13, followed by 23:12, and so on. If you switch to 5 minutes, each candle or bar will then represent 5 minutes. And if you switch to 15 minutes, each of them will represent 15 minutes. This is 14:30, 14:15, 14:00 in that order. If you switch to 30 minutes, each will represent 30 minutes. Okay, so this is 13:30, while this is 22:30, this is 23, while this is 22, 21:30, 21. All right, and on 1 hour, each will represent 1 hour. Whether you're using candles or you're using bar chart, you get the same thing. This is 23:00, this is 22, this is 21, this is 20, 19. So each represents 1 hour there. Meaning that when you're using 1 hour, for example, it means that you need to be watching. If you are unable to make a decision based on the 1 hour pattern formation here, you have to wait for another hour for you to be able to get the clear information. If you're on 30 minutes, you have to wait for 30 minutes to make a decision, and on 15 minutes, you make a decision every 15 minutes. Then on 4 hours, each candle then represents 4 hours. So anyone watching from this has to be making decisions every 4 hours. Same applies to the daily. If you're watching the daily time frame, you have to be making decisions every day, each and every day. All right, weekly is for weekly decision making, monthly for monthly decision making. Each candle here represents 1 month. This is the month of August when this is being recorded. This was last month, July, and this is June, May, and so on for weekly. This is the current week that began on the 11th. This was the week before it that began on the 4th, and so on. All right, so that's for the periodicity or the time frames. Next, I'll be taking you to customization of the platform. I think we should be doing that in the next video.